Hello, dear friends, and welcome to this beginner's headstand class. My name is Anna, and I'm really glad to have you here. We'll begin with a few sequences to prepare the different parts of your body and help you understand the key actions of this pose. The intention here is to build it quite progressively so you can develop an embodied feeling of the posture even before performing it fully, which we will later in the class. So when you're ready, meet me kneeling at the back of your mat. Just take a little moment here to settle in. Notice your breathing. Inhale, bring your arms up, interlace your fingers. Exhale, reach up towards the sky, find length on your spine. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest, look up, and come on your fours. Shoulders over your hands, pelvis over your knees. Inhale, cow. Open chest, external rotation on the arms, tuck your toes. Exhale, round cat. Lower your head. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, tucking your tailbone, stretching your low back. Inhalation, open. Exhale, round, taking the opportunity that this movement is quite easy and simple to connect with the sensations of your body. Exhale, round, last time. Inhale, come to neutral position and bring your forearms on the floor. Elbows under your shoulders and shoulder width apart. Inhale, allow your chest to sink to the ground. Shoulder blades come together close to the spine. And exhale, press your elbows and round your back. Inhale, sink. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, shoulder blades to the spine. Exhale, shoulder blades away from the spine. Notice your head, how it's participating. And mainly, notice the weight shift. In which moment you have more weight on your elbows. In which moment you have more weight on your knees. Continue breathing. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale, step back with your right foot and left foot and lower your pelvis to the ground to Sphinx pose. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders and sink your chest again. And press your elbows again. Sink, shoulder blades come closer together behind you. And exhale, press. Notice how this pressing activates your core. Notice what is happening with your rib cage, how the ribs close, flatten a little bit in the front. Inhale, lower one more time. Exhale, press. And inhale, slide your hands by the side of your rib cage and press up into downward facing dog. You can adjust your feet, pedal your feet a little bit, bending one knee and then the other, just to ease in the posture. Inhale, step forward with your right foot. Exhale, sink a little bit your pelvis, open your chest. Inhale, step forward with your left foot. Half lift, press against your shins, open your chest, send your sitting bones back. Option to bend the knees. Exhale, fold forward again. Multiple times, inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Press against your shins, open your chest, send your sitting bones back. Exhale, fold forward. Option next time to have your fingertips on the floor. Open your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open chest, flex on your hips, activate your quads. Exhalation, fold forwards. Inhale, last time, open your chest, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, with your index finger and thumb, grab your big toe of your right foot and left foot respectively. Inhale, again, open chest, look forward. Option to bend the knees. Exhale, deeply fold forward, pull slightly with your arms, bending your elbows towards the sides, and your head magnetized towards the floor. Engage your quads, your hip flexors, breathe deeply. Inhale, bring your arms to the sides, your torso comes up, stretch your arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands in front of the chest and by the side of your thighs. Again, inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can be on the shins, knees can be bent. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Inhale, step back with your right foot and your left foot. Option to place your knees on the floor. Exhale, lower in Chaturanga. Slide your hands forward, bringing again your forearms on the floor, just under your shoulders. Inhale, lower your chest to the floor, sinking. Exhale, press with your elbows, tuck your toes in, and lift your pelvis in dolphin pose. You can give a couple of steps forward to feel more comfortable and adjust. You can also bend your knees if you wish. And breathe. Find length on your spine, as if there's a line going through your body from the top of your head, through your spine, through your sacrum and tailbone, diagonally pulling towards the sky. Rest firmly your elbows on the floor and drop your knees and rest in child's pose. If you prefer, you can stack the fists over each other and place your head to rest there, or slide your hands by the side of your pelvis, however it feels more comfortable for you. Notice the natural flow of the air, expanding your rib cage to the sides and on your back. Slide your hands forwards to the front of the mat and dive into Cobra. Open the chest, roll your shoulders back, tuck your toes, lift pelvis to downward facing dog again. We'll stay in downward facing dog for a couple of breaths. Again, finding that nice long line of your spine. Option to bend your knees for you to find that line more comfortably. And slowly bring your knees gently to the floor. Sit on your heels. And now we're gonna make a base a little bit like a triangle. Both hands quite separate, and the line of your hair is going to touch the floor. It's not the top, it's not your forehead, it's right in this line where you usually start to grow hair. And bring your pelvis forwards and backwards. Start quite small. As you bring your pelvis forwards, the head will roll and the support will be on the top of the head. And as you bring the pelvis backwards again towards your heel, the head will roll and the support will come more towards your forehead. Repeat that multiple times, noticing the rolling of the head, the different points of support, and the relationship that is established between the pelvis and the head through the spine. Untuck your toes and just rest in Balasana for a moment. Slowly unroll your spine and come to sitting. Now let's prepare our headstand base. Place your elbows on the floor, shoulder width apart. Right hand takes your left arm, left hand takes your right arm. And then form a triangle by interlacing your hands. You will feel your little pinky touching the floor. Take it and put it inside of your hands and close it there like a little treasure. You don't have to open your hands to fit your head. That is a less stable base. Close your hands tightly. You don't have to press too much, but close them. That is a much more stable base. Place the top of your head on the floor. And let's start bringing the pelvis forwards and backwards, just like we did before. Noticing the weight shifting backwards and forwards towards the head, the spine arching and rounding. And the next time your spine rounds, stay there and lift one knee and then the other from the floor. Come to the tip of your toes and lower one knee and the other. And bring the pelvis back and rest. And then forward again, lift one knee and other. And lower one knee and then the other. Pelvis backwards, spine arches, it's a rest. Exhale, round, lift both knees. Come to the tip of your toes, couple of times tip of toes and back. Tip of toes and back. Place your knees on the floor. Pelvis backwards, spine arches. And one more time, pelvis forwards, the knees lift. Walk your feet towards your head. So to stack your pelvis over your head and rib cage. And come back. Lower your knees. Bring your pelvis backwards, your spine arches. Pelvis forwards. Lift the knees. Walk your feet towards your head. And a couple of times come to the tip of your toes and lower. Tip of the toes, lower. Walk backwards. Place your knees on the floor. And rest in child's pose. Take a moment to integrate all of these little components that eventually will unfold into this nice embodied pose. For the next part, you might want to have a wall close to you if you still don't feel comfortable with going forward in the posture. Again, let's set up our base. Elbows shoulder width apart, right hand takes the left arm, left hand takes the right arm, and form the triangle shape. Place your pinky inside and the top of the head on the floor. Tuck your toes. Bring the pelvis forwards, rounding your spine. Lift your knees. Walk towards your head as much as you can. You can bend the knees if you need. Bring one heel to the buttock, lower, the other heel to the buttock, and lower, walk back again. Place the knees on the floor, the pelvis go backwards, the spine arches. The pelvis goes forwards, the back rounds. Lift your knees, walk your feet towards your head. Bring one heel towards the buttock and lower. the other heel, and lower. And now bring one and the other. So you're ready balancing on your head. You can stay there, or you can point your knees up and then tuck your knees close to you again. Lower your feet, walk back with your feet, place the knees on the floor, and allow your spine to arch, the pelvis to go backwards, taking the weight away from the head. The pelvis will start coming forwards again. The knees lift. Walk your feet to your head. Lift one foot and the other. Point your knees slowly towards the sky. And if you wish, extend both legs to the sky. Feel the balance. At this point, you can just stay there, or if you feel comfortable to play around, you can open your legs slowly, always slowly. You can bring one leg forwards, the other one backwards, slowly, so you allow your body to adjust. To the other side, changing legs. Bending the knees, stag the legs. Then bring your knees back to you, tucked. Lower the feet. Walk backwards. Place the knees back on the floor and rest in child's pose. Remembering that this is a process. All of these parts are a process, and it's okay to build up slowly through that. You might want to repeat this routine multiple times, and feel free to stop at any point before going full on into the posture. Come on your fours again, tuck your toes, and then press with your hands to turn around and sit on your mat. Make sure you have some space behind you. Place your hands behind your thighs, grow tall, inhale. Exhale, slowly unfold your spine into your mat. Hands along your body, palms down, and bend your knees. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale. Exhalation, start tucking your tailbone, activating your core, lifting your tailbone, sacrum, low back, vertebrae after vertebrae, the mid back, the upper back. Feel the length established behind your neck, how the weight is being poured towards your shoulders. Find length on your thighs, on your hip joints. A long inhalation. Exhale, start lowering vertebra by vertebra until your pelvis rests on the floor. Now interlace your hands behind your head, creating like a hammock for your head. Point your elbows up, inhale, and exhale, lift your head with the help of your arms, slowly, noticing your back pressing against the floor, as if you want to look in between your legs towards your feet. Notice your rib cage flattening on the front and the space on your back. You can move your head from side to side with the help of your arms and slowly lower. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. You can separate a little bit more your legs or your arms if that feels more comfortable to you. If you have some discomfort on your low back, you can keep your knees bent if you prefer and have your knees falling towards each other. And just rest. Do nothing. Taking this moment to integrate. Noticing the natural flow of your breathing, caressing the insides of your nostrils, flooding your body. Your jaw is free, your tongue, your eyes, your cheeks, your eyelids. The point in between your eyebrows opened, wide, spaceful. The space inside of your mouth. All your face is relaxed, resting. Slowly bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet to stand. Bring one knee to you and then the other. Give a nice hug to your knees. One last deep breath. Then bring the right hand over your right knee, left hand over your left knee. Separate them and roll to the side. And then roll to the other side. So the knees separate during the transition and they join each other on the sides. Enjoying this rolling, allowing your head to stay free to roll, your jaw relaxed, your tongue, your eyes. And from this rolling, you will choose a side to roll and sit. Sit in a comfortable position to you. If you want, you can place a pillow or a cushion under your pelvis. And just take a moment to notice how you are. Your face stays relaxed. Your jaw, your tongue inside of your mouth, your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead. Inhale, bring your arms up as if you're caressing a huge full moon, slowly. Interlace your hands. Exhale, stretch up, find length on your spine. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer in front of your chest. Thank you so much for practicing with me and giving me the opportunity to share with you those drills and this gentle flow to build your headstand. Let me know in the comments how it went for you, some questions that you might have, and maybe tell me what you would like to see next on this channel. See you on the next one.